Bum 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 bum. Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between off spectrum. My name is Prince Kitsune, and today I am back with more Outer Wilds. Last time we explored the two planets where the sand was going back and forth. That was weird. Not really sure what any of that meant. I still don't know that I'm picking up any major plot points yet or getting like really through into the story, but we're getting little pieces here and there. Sorry, I keep hitting my microphone. I'm like trying to adjust it, but then my stand is not perfect. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, normally we play this on Fridays, but we're playing on Thursday today because I'm gonna try to do something a little bit different tomorrow. We'll see how that works. I'm not really sure if it will work low-key, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I will try it and we'll just kind of see how it goes. How many of the planets have you explored in total? Just the home and the sand planets. Have I explored home? I feel like I've just I stayed home. I explored the village, but that's it. I also went to the one with the black hole in the center. The hell was that one called? We'll look at the map. We'll look at the map. Oh, I have a reticle. Have I fired anything this entire time? Black hole forge, quantum caves, lake bed cave. Where's this? I have to zoom. Quantum moon locator. 6 location quantum moon. God, there's so much going on. Quantum caves. The nomad noticed a strange wandering rock that appeared in multiple caves in Ember Twin's northern hemisphere. Oh yeah, I saw that rock. Lake bed cave. A Hawaiian named Coleus mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed. Got it. So yes, I went to the twins. Whoops. I went to... No, that's on the thing, right? Okay, we'll go map. I went to the twins. I went to the Addle Rock. I went to Brittle Hollow. Knock on a Giant Steep. That's where I want to go today. A couple of these other things here. What the fuck is the white hole? Quantum Moon. Did I go to that? I don't remember. It looks like I did. Interloper. I think I set foot and then died. Sun Station. There's a way to safely travel to the Sun Station from Ash Twin. Nomai built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone supported its construction. I'm in Montreal right now, and me and my family went to the subway. We forgot the language aspect of being in Quebec, so I tried to order my subpar French, and the waitress started talking in English. My self-esteem will never recover. Yeah, I mean, it's embarrassing, right? But they were doing you a favor. They just made your life easier. Even though they embarrassed you in the short term, right? That does suck. I would hate that. I don't speak any other languages really, but if I tried, that'll be the last thing I want. For me though, it's different because the only other language I've ever like tried to learn how to speak is Spanish, which is technically speaking the language of my people. At least some of my people anyway. But if someone ever made fun of my Spanish, I think I would just stop speaking ever again. I would just never do it. Giant Steep. Okay, we're gonna do this first. I think that would make me feel like shit. You should dive straight into Giant Steep at full speed. It's the big one. You won't break your ship or anything. This is the one that's made of water, right? So will I just go into the water? I'm doing it. I'm going in at full speed. I'm trusting you. I'm going past it. I'm going past it. Come on. It's gonna pass me. Okay, now it's getting farther away. Cool. I'm just gonna autopilot, and then when I get there, we're gonna go back speed. Come on, autopilot. Line with X and then go full speed. Yeah. It's actually continuously getting farther away. I love how we're just following behind its trajectory. Other than that, Quebec is great, yeah. It does kind of suck because, you know, like, you could just speak English there, but you don't want to be the guy that speaks English in Quebec. Alright, no retro rockets. Abort. We're going straight in. If I hit that, it's your fault. Ooh, pretty. Jesus Christ, this is beautiful. The river's underwater and shit. Oh my god. This is like nuts. The water physics are actually like really nice. Like the wave sounds when you breach, right? That's so realistic. Also, oh my god, this is gonna kill me. I am so dead. I can't wait. Okay. Do I just go in? Oh, it's picking me off the ground? That's crazy. It's not gonna kill me though, right? Oh, it might kill me. Okay, let's get out of here. What the fuck is this? God, this actually feels like you sink with weight, you know? That's crazy. All right. We'll start here. You can boost up out of the water. I know. I know. Whoops. I keep thinking I need to switch there. I do not need to do that. I'm just used to doing that. I just like going up and down like in the water naturally. I was just testing the physics. Oh, fucking ghost matter. God damn it. What the fuck is ghost matter? And how do I not die? I guess there's only one way. That's just to stay off the ground, right? Nope. Okay, never mind. Jesus fucking Christ. Sad you didn't have a fear of the ocean. Nah, I don't. People do. People who do and go face for the first time generally scream sometimes. That makes sense. God damn it. What the hell do I do about this ghost shit? I've been turned away from like 3 different things because it just kills me. I don't get it. Do I get like an item that protects me from that or something? Because like, what the fuck? It does seem like a bit of a cheap way to hold you back. Although I'm sure it's relevant lore-wise, and I think that's what makes it cool. Use your drone camera thing. It detects it. What does that mean? Maybe you need to vacuum it? Where the hell is it? Why can't I see the big giant planet? There we go. All right. We're going. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. I'll be back. Gotta grab a snack. No problem. No problem. I don't like the drone camera thing. I haven't found a good use for it yet. All right. God, this is crazy. Let's get off that. All right. So this is different. Unidentified signal. Signal scope is Y. Oh. Yeah, bro. That's just one of my guys. Hey, guy. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So, hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I am too. I don't know. It's pretty weird. So what about you? Have you died lately or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Right back at you. Only because you said you already had to do it. Hello and goodbye, pure vessel. Maybe you can see ghost matter with the drone. I think that's what Menace was saying, yeah. Lethal Company stream. That is not what this is, unfortunately. Close, but not quite. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. I feel like I would know if it was like this. It looks like you and I are the only ones that can tell this time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. Interesting. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. That's right, he's the one that found the statue, and once I touched the statue, this started happening to me too. I was looking at it, and then the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like it had seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. That happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? The other thing is that my notes don't change. Like, my notes still remain intact. I don't know if that's just for the sake of the game or not, but it's interesting. No glowing statue, no time loop awareness. I think that's going to be my leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. I've just died multiple times. Also, I'm pretty sure we're stuck in a time loop, and that's great that you're stuck in one too. Anyway, that's all that's new with me. This is your first solo voyage. This is less important, kind of, yeah, because I keep doing it over and over again. Let's talk about you, you know? Yeah, no, sure, whatever. This is more important somehow. How is space treating you? Ooh, I get to talk to him about a bunch of stuff. All right, I'm just going to go through the whole thing. Nice, nice. What you got for me? Oh, I don't have anything. Oh, I have to show him something. I see. Have you ever watched the Cyclone for so? Are we going to get killed? Are we going to time loop again? Are we time looping right now? Yep. Okay. Are we going to die? We're in space. What the fuck is happening? Grabo? What the hell is your name? Why are we in the sky? Okay, I'm flying away. Let's go back. What is happening? Oh, okay, now we're back in the atmosphere. Dude, he's fucking floating above the thing, and he splashes down. Dude, that's crazy. What the hell is this? What the hell is this game? Have you ever watched Cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? Oh my god. How is space treating me? Good, good. What are any of us doing here, really? Stop being metaphorical. Tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes the cyclone come by and lift my little island and parachute clean out of the water. Then less peaceful. That just happened. Okay, can I be next to you? Oh my god, I can't hit B. Alright. Let's talk again. Okay. Where should I explore in Giant's Deep? The start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach of Statue Island where the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. How are you so relaxed? You're in the middle of a time loop. Crazy. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. You'll see. I guess I will see. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you mean like tell you more about it? I got you. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current of waves beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. What? I tried everything I could think of, and neither one of the 2 ideas that I thought of worked. That's funny. Hold on, I gotta set something up. Ah! I just realized. Alright. Ah! I X'd out of the game on accident. I did it with my arm. I didn't mean to do that. Interesting. Neither idea. He only tried 2 things. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. That's 5 islands. You've seen the cyclones. Yeah, they're hard to miss. They toss up everything in the air in the past. Islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in the water. Less likely to kill you. Alright, cool. Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That'd be pretty nuts. Yeah. I hope it's not lonely. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that his spaceship is in space. I'm just gonna assume that. Oh, it's probably somewhere here. Might be in space. Wouldn't that be crazy if it was in space? That's the cue to me that this is in space. Hey, Marsh. 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 Okay, we always have to do that at least once. I feel like I don't need my suit here. This is the only thing on this island? Okay. I think it makes sense for me to actually use my ship to go from island to island here. What's the part of your channel name for? Channel. It just means channel. It's more of a like Japanese thing, which is why I do, because it's a VTuber thing too. To put like channel as if it's like a TV channel or something in the name. I just kind of liked how it looked, so that's what it means. Marsh indeed. Marsh of the penguins. The penguins marshed down the slope. Okay. Why can't I get off the ground here? Oh, it's 2 times gravity. Ghost matter? What the fuck? Where? Oh, in here. All right. Aurora Borealis? That's what it looks like. I don't understand what I'm seeing with this. Okay, we're about to get snatched up again. Let's go inside. Not pre-flight checklist. What did I learn? Gabbros Island, Statue Island, Orbital Flash, Ocean Depths. I guess there are a lot of things to go over here. What's this? Rybeck. I did a Brittle Hollow to investigate something in the Nomai we're doing at the South Pole. Oh, yeah, that's right, the South Pole. Never found the South Pole. Larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Okay. I guess I might want to try that after this. It's nighttime. That's cute. Or we're underwater. Whoops. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm back here. We're going to be underwater a little bit. Yeah, I'd rather just go back in the ship. That's funny. Makes sense. It detects it? I guess. I don't know what I was looking at. I saw the aura, I guess, but I don't know what to make of it. I don't know if it's supposed to show me like a way through or something. Oh. I see. Nope. Okay, that didn't work. Huh. I don't know what to do with that information. It is information, but I don't know what to do with it. Alright. Let's try to find another island. So crazy that I found Gabbros Island first. Alright. I should watch where I'm going. These cyclones are crazy. The fucking red lightning? God damn. There we go. Oh, okay. I can just always press A whenever I need to. Match velocity. That's cool. Oh, this is the one he was talking about with the arch. Let's do the other one first. Oh my god. Oops. I feel like that pulled me in. I don't know if it's just the heavier gravity or if that just pulled me in. My jetpack is not very helpful here, unfortunately. Want to hear a fun fact? Yes, please. Always want to hear fun facts. Oh, I'm hurt. I gotta heal myself. I didn't realize I got hurt from flying up in the air. Guess I should have noticed. But it just said refuel. It didn't say use med kit. Oh, I got hurt by the ghost. That's what it was. Yeah, okay. Hey. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I see dead people. I don't know if those are the what's it called or not, the Nomai. Or are they us? Scroll. I don't know why the scrolls have to work like this, but like I don't necessarily mind. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant Steep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. Okay. To all my friends out here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your timeless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. So this is a cannon. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I remember half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. I'm watching this at an IHOP, just so we know. Shout out to IHOP. International House of Pancakes. Serving in at least 2 countries, if not more. Hungary and Hungarian is... Oh, Magyar... I can't pronounce that. Guess what? I made YouTube content. Ooh, what'd you do? Enjoy your meal. True. Enjoy your pancakes, I assume. Because who would go to IHOP and not get pancakes? Also, pancakes for dinner? W. W. Open 24 hours. That's why I go. That's the best part. Although I guess Denny's does that too. I feel like Denny's has more the reputation of being like the late night place, but IHOP is better. You got the Magyar right. I got pancakes. Yes, good. Good. That is correct. Oh, God. One time, I was hanging out with a bunch of my friends late at night. So we were all drunk and hungry. And they were like, oh, we should go to an IHOP. Where is there an IHOP? Because they're open, you know, at like 1 and 2 in the morning. So I looked up a place that I thought was an IHOP. Turns out it was just like a house of pancakes. I guess I was just too drunk to read. But it said a house of pancakes. So we walked all the way there and we're like, oh, this isn't IHOP. And it was fucking closed. And it was like an hour-long walk. Because we were, you know, you're just trying to stay active, stay awake and stuff. It was really stupid. We got there and I was like, oh, that's not IHOP. That's just a regular house of pancakes. It's not an international house of pancakes. How could I get those two things confused? The video quality is kind of crappy. There's constant lag in the game and it was bearable. Hey, it's all a work in progress. It's like that for me at 2 first. No big deal. I prefer waffles, but pancakes are cool. Before you say I'm wrong, waffles are both crispy and soft and they have little holes for syrup and fruits. No, I'm with you. I like waffles better than pancakes too. Although French toast is my goat. French toast is the goat for sure. That being said, I want to hear you guys' opinion on this. Shame they closed? Yeah. I want to hear you guys' opinion on this. I think that in order to properly rank waffles, pancakes, and French toast, you have to take into account like how good they are on average versus how good they are at their peak. You know what I mean? Because I think a bad waffle is probably the worst of the 3. And I think a good pancake is probably the worst of the 3. So that means my ranking is bad waffle from bottom to top, bad waffle, bad French toast, bad pancakes are still pretty fucking good. And then you have good pancakes, then you have good waffle, and then you have good French toast. That's my official Prince Kitsune ranking. What do you guys think? I need to know. I've only eaten homemade pancakes. Ooh. See, that's what I mean. Good pancakes. Really fucking good. There's a huge gap in between bad pancakes and good pancakes. To be clear. How? I don't know. I'm just dumb. The Pancake House is a great restaurant. I don't even know if it was that. I think it was a different place. It was like not a chain at all. I am neutral in this discussion. That's crazy. How are you neutral about breakfast foods? That's very justified, although I'll say good waffles and good French toast are equal. I think you can make an argument. I think that's fair. If you like waffles, that's totally fine. I think French toast, though, because it has, like, cinnamon and stuff. I fucking love cinnamon. And, like, eggy goodness, and, you know, it's all... it's all soaked. It's delicious. I think it takes a lot to fuck up any of them. Yeah. So when I say bad, I just mean, like, lowest common denominator, where it's, like, it's not really fucked up, but it's just, like, okay. Actually, you want to make French toast with Finnish pula bread? Ooh, I gotta look up what that is. I don't care what you say or if it's the placebo effect, it's just better. No, I believe you. I believe you. Off topic, but I'm still excited to build my PC. The time is getting closer. That's the most fun part. Although for me, it was scary because I'd never done it before. But it was actually fun once I did it. Good luck, Pure Vessel. Yes, good luck. Anyway, I should probably continue reading the thing from the game that I was reading. If I know my brother, Avens, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we get Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting and the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. It's a gaming beast? Hell yeah. We love us some gaming beast PCs. I thought mine was a gaming beast, but then it couldn't load Detroit Become Human, which is a game that was made in 2017. Although it turns out it auto-defaulted to maximum, like, settings. Like, as high settings as physically possible. And then my computer is like, what are you doing? No, let's not do that. And I was like, yes, let's not do that. And then I set it to medium, and now it looks right. Are you fucking kidding me with this? Are you absolute fucking with me? Oh my god. I didn't do that on purpose. I just walked forward and now I'm on the wall. Are you absolutely kidding me? This is so sick. Holy shit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You can play Baldur's Gate 3 at 140p max settings around 60 FPS. Beautiful. What the fuck is this? Hello? They just built this shit? They built the city on rock and roll. That's not a reference any of you will get. Technically, it's not even a reference I should get. That's an 80s song. I was not alive in the 1980s. Maybe old, but I'm not that old. I have to jump here? Nope. Oh, no. Okay. Please let me get out of here. Thank God. What the fuck? That's insane. How the hell do you create something like this? That caught me off guard too. I just didn't know the game. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know this game had game like that. Is that coming towards us? Alright. I'm already upside down. At least we come back to Earth. Goddamn, this is fucking crazy. I'm walking on a... Oh, no. No, no, no. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. I'm walking on the ceiling. A water tornado just spat me out into the sky. Jesus Christ. The physics in this game are, like, insane. Like, actually. Like, it's cool with some of the other places so far. But this is, like, another level. Physics here are ridiculous. They put this in while having this whole water system. Like, that's nuts. That's insane. You know that reference? Okay, good. It is a popular song, and it is one of those songs that has stood the test of time, but It is very much of the 80s. Okay, I don't know why it wants me to come over here. Ah. Ooh, brittle hollow projection stone. What does that mean? I can... What? Where do I bring this? Hello? Do I bring it over there? Let's try. Ah, yes, Earth. A giant planet made entirely of water with giant water tornadoes sending islands out of orbit. Yep. That's my home planet. Why is your profile Clippy? Clippy supremacy. Long story, but it's basically anti-AI statement. That makes sense. I can see it. Oh, okay. So I gotta put these places? Is that what that means? Oh, there's fucking so much over here. Let's go here. Insert. It's better than just dropping it. Why did something flash in my eyes? I like blinked. 17 minutes 23 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. 17 minutes 23 seconds ago from here? That can't be right. What? Why does it change? No, this actually is keeping a record. It is still working. It changes every time I look at it. That means... That's crazy. Okay. What if I put this over here? Did I just take damage? Oh, I see. Pinoy, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank below, down beneath the current. Why is that one orange? Kasava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here in Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Oh, okay. Brittle Hollow. I gotta go back to Brittle Hollow again. Southern Observatory, which is, again, is the thing on the South Pole I think I'm supposed to find. It gives you a vision, but I walked out of it. I only took like a step. The fuck? Whatever. I can do it again, right? Well, I'm kind of here for how long, who knows. It's okay, as long as you want to be photos. Listen, if you show up, hit the like button, barely type in chat, and just leave the stream open for me, that's still valid. Even if you had to close the stream and leave, still valid. Just as long as you know, hit the buttons first. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole. Oh, it's beneath the surface. I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's Gravity Cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Ooh, okay. I don't know where either of those things are. But that's why they're orange, because they're giving me new information. You know, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current. Ours sank straight to the core. As long as you like first. Yeah, of course. I was getting a therapy session for my friend. Shout out to friends. They're for you when you really need it. Okay. Do I get a vision? Oh. What the fuck? This is Brittle Hollow. This is what it looks like. This is the South Pole thing. Cool. Alright, what if I put this here? Uh-huh. I have bad news, Avens. Yara says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Kasava. Why was that one orange? I wish we were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus, but it just fired successfully 17 minutes ago. Want to hear another fun fact? Always. Always. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update, Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Responsible for what? What happened? Who died? 18 minutes, 53 seconds ago. Okay. Whoops. Put away. Drop. Drop. Do I get a vision here? Is this also on Brittle Hollow? Just showing me what these... No, this looks closer to the sun. Oh, maybe this is in one of the twins, Ember Twin. Ooh, Photos has a fun fact. Lobsters can't die of old age. They die when they become too weak to shed. True. That is actually true. Theoretically, if you can keep a lobster alive... People want to know how long a lobster could live. We don't really know. Theoretically, they could live forever. Oh, interesting. It seems like we're connected to something. But that this is floating in space. Interesting. I feel like there's this puzzle with these symbols that is way too complicated for me to solve on my own. Because I see this. I feel like I need to leave this one in the thing. Yeah, that one. I think I have to leave that one there. What the fuck? Am I protected here? Oh, yeah, I am. That's crazy. That's so smart. I just stick in here and then we get sent into space and it just keeps me safe so I don't fly around. And I don't drown. Pancakes are here. Good luck. Enjoy. I don't know why I said good luck. Enjoy. The seasons of the northern hemisphere are flipped in the southern hemisphere. Yes. I learned this at like way too late of an age. I feel like I should have learned this way before I actually did. Ooh, the island's falling down. I learned that when I was like 23. And I was like, how the fuck has I spent this much life without knowing that the seasons are flipped in the southern hemisphere? That sounds like a crazy thing to not know. But yeah, it's crazy how that works. It is really cool. Other half of the world is December is associated with summer, which makes no sense to me. Especially considering Australia is on the other half of the world. And I'm like, Australia has summer in December? And it's not just because it's hotter there than it is everywhere else. I mean, I guess it literally is, but you know what I mean? It actually is functionally summer. That's insane. That's crazy. A mountain chicken is not a chicken. There are a lot of animals that are named for things that they aren't, just because that's what people thought they were until they learned better. It's funny how that works. All right. I can just go over here. Yeah, I don't need to jump. Jump, motherfucker, jump, motherfucker, jump. Interesting. I see, so that's why they have those markings there. Well, I don't know if there's anything else I should do here. A mountain chicken is just like a fucking frog? Oh, really? I clearly don't know what a mountain chicken is. Oh, what the fuck? I died? What the fuck killed me? Hello? Literally what killed me? Huh? Like, actually, what was that? The sun went boom. The fuck do you mean? The sun exploded? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I've never seen that before. I've always died before that. What the fuck? So that's why we're time looping, because the sun's about to explode, and if we don't figure out how to do it, how to stop it, then our solar system's gonna end? How did the Nomai make that? That's crazy. They set it up that way so that some sort of astronaut would get locked into this time loop and through that have enough time to save solar system. That's why me and what's his face are both in the same predicament. That's why we're both time looping. It didn't work for him, so now it works for me. I mean, it did work for him, but he's not doing anything. The end of the loop, the sun explodes, no escape. Good theory, not giving any answers. Obviously, you're not giving any answers. I'm just thinking aloud. That's fascinating, though. Also, what is that thing that's orbiting it? Is that the space station that I saw a glimpse of earlier? I thought it was connected to one of the twins, but maybe it's connected to this. All right. What are those? Are those like jellyfish? All right, where are the islands? Really got to watch where you're going here. Okay, that's Grubbo. Because he has a fire. Oh, this is just right here. This is where I just was. The orbital cannon. Nope. I'm curious if I have to set this up again. I still have that theory that whatever that is, it's... Oh, wow. This is where I landed? That's funny. That I have to put that plate in place. So what are these things? Oh, those are bones. They're rocks. I thought there maybe were some bones there. See, I feel like this has to be set up a certain way. Although these are not the same. Like, that's not this. That's just a satellite in general. Maybe it doesn't matter. That thing I saw somewhere. It's not here, is it? How long was the orbital launch? 2 minutes ago. It feels like when the loop starts. So is that like a timer? Do you know how long the loop's been going on for? There's a theory where if you die, your mind is able to escape to a timeline you don't die. I wonder if that has anything to do with this game. Yeah, I'm curious. I am curious. Oh, you mean not a theory for the game, just a theory in general? Yeah, this is the thing that I was talking about. I wonder if that's like some sort of thing that solves our problems. Yeah, it's something like that. It's definitely some multiverse shit. Where it's like you just get taken to the same point of time, but somehow you remember everything. Why do I always turn all the way around and then get to the wrong place first and the right place last? Okay, so I remember I saw the other one nearby. There we go, the arch. He said it wasn't a complete arch, so I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Whoops. I hate that I'm not parked like evenly on this thing at all. Because it could be worse. Okay. For some reason I thought there was a door there. I forgot that I actually don't have the best gravity here, so I can't fly very well. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, that's what the colors mean. I see. So purple lets me walk on the walls. Did these exist other places? I feel like I might have seen these lights on other places before. Did I just not learn that I could do this? Did I just miss it completely? That's crazy. Ooh. That's not ideal. I wonder if that still works. Okay, we can go in here. Ooh, okay, there's stuff down there. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous, so we can't get to come. Ooh, memory statues. That's what we're talking about. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck out the other way? Does anybody want to? Flock specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lemmy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flock's will let us see a later test. Interesting that they migrated here and then they crashed here and then they just started living here. So like in the first stream, right? Oops. We saw them crash land here, or at least we saw the evidence of them doing that. And then they were all like, oh my god, did the other people survive or blah blah blah. But now we've seen that they've built a whole society here. They've built a whole society here across all these different places. And all this technology too, which is crazy. They really did adapt and learn. I don't know if there's anything else on this island. How do we get up to the thing? Okay. Did I just get stuck? Nah, I just have to wait for this to fill up all the way. Huh. I read a Spider-Gwen comic that mentioned something like that today. See? Spider-Man. Multiverse. That makes sense. This is where I came in. Or maybe not. This is the arch, okay. He said it wasn't a real arch or something. I'm not sure what the hell that means. I mean, it might be man-made. Oh, it's one of those teleport places. I remember one of these. Where does this one take me? Okay, I might want to get in it now. Oh, come back. There we go. Welcome to Giant Seat, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below inside the island. Okay. There's a workshop inside the island here. So this is one of the teleport places, but I think it just sends you here. I don't think it's going to send me back. Interesting. Okay. I guess I gotta find his workshop. Is it underneath here or is it underneath the other side? I feel like there wasn't on that side. Yeah, I think the only thing there is that landing pad. It said it was underground though, so there must be something I'm missing. Oh yeah, that down there. I could see it through there. I just don't know how to get there. This means that I'm on top of it. You know what I mean? I'm on top of it. I'm on top of everything that's going on here. I've got it figured out. Oh, there we go. Is this how I got up here? I think so. Okay. So maybe it's on the other side? Ow. Oh, that's not good. Come on. Okay. Not what I meant to happen. For some reason I have the vivid memory of someone explaining to me that the Spider-Verse fighter people are all actual comics. Somehow they got entwined with a screen from what remains of Edith Finch. You mean like in the movie Spider-Verse? Because yeah, all of those spiders have comics. Even Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham was created in the 1980s, believe it or not. Oh, how did I miss this? Statue Workshop, yeah. How did I get in? I don't think I can. Well, that fucking sucks. Gotta find another way in then. I still need to figure out what the hell that thing is. Can't get through it though. I feel like I'm gonna see these lights somewhere obvious where I really should have known that they were there, and I'm gonna be so mad. Or I'm like, how did I not notice them when I was here? I don't know if there's another way to get into the workshop. It's like the audio, the first part of the image of a small boy getting tossed off a cliff while swinging on a swing. I have no idea what you're talking about now. Okay. Cool. Feel like an underwater entrance or something? Actually, it looks like there might be. Yep. Oh, okay. That's actually very easy. Cool. Thankfully, I don't need to use much fuel. Damn, there's so much shit down here. This is where... Oh, this is where the entrance is. I see, so I can go back. Alright, good. If I need fuel, I'll just double. I don't think I need fuel, though, because I'm not using it. Although, if we get caught up in the air again, I might need some more. That's the only reason I've actually used that much fuel in the first place. What Remains of Edith Finch is a weird game. I don't know much about it, but I know that I've heard that name before. Okay, so we have a lot of statues. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in the closest proximity. Oh, okay. So it's paired with us. So don't ask me to explain that because I forgot the context. No worries. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. Ah. So this was not supposed to start a time loop. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Oh. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stores memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Okay. So they are sending our memories back and forth. But why do we jump back in time when something like that happens? That's the question I have. Oh, this is the thing that I see when I die. Fascinating. All right, well, we're learning bits and pieces. This is actual technology. It's not just some supernatural shit. Although it's pretty supernatural. Is it supposed to work like this, though? Tell us more. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project blocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel like as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know that statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. I assume that's what's happening to us, that it's not working properly. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. So that's what's happening right now. They will. Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Calling it. It's trying to get us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. The problem is we're not the original people that built the system, so we don't know what's going on. It's only making it harder. The memory thing is another piece of the loop to make it more convenient for the user. Yeah, that makes sense. I just don't know why we go back in time. That's the part that doesn't make sense. Because, like, thinking about it, it's feeding the memories back to me right before I left, right? But it remembers everything up until I die, and then it feeds it back to that moment. So it is going back in time somehow. I don't know how that works. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yeah, well, that's the fate we're living in. What is the Ash Twin Project? That's what we need to know. Is there another slab to put in that? We're about to die again. Yep. We're underwater, so I don't think it's a huge deal. Okay. I'm just waiting until this turns off. It's not safe until it does. Splash. All right. Should be fine. But if I put this in the projection, this is showing us the Ash Twin project here. Well, these are the things I keep saying. These are the masks, right? So yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's 3. There are 3 that are in effect right now. Who's the third one? Me, Grabo, and who? I don't like that. Why are 3 of these in effect? Who's the third person? Who's the third person? Who's the third person? Who's the third person? Freaking me out. There's more to explore in there. I just want to get more fuel because I can. Before I get too deep in this. Alright. God. Now we're getting somewhere, man. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty. I love when games have like in-universe shit like this. But it's also... Why can't I find the thing? Am I stupid? Yes. But it's also just a way of explaining why the in-game mechanics work. I love that shit. They designed the in-game mechanic based around the lore or vice versa. I really don't know. But that's what makes it cool. Because it's like, oh, you know... I think they reverse engineered it. We want to have this kind of time loopy thing, but like, how do we explain that? Let's have actual technology built into the mystery of the game. That's really fucking cool. Want to hear one more fun fact? You can tell me as many fun facts as you want to. Also, why does this game feel like I'm actually getting the pieces in the right order? You know what I mean? Like, how is that working? I just went in random directions. I know that Brittle Hollow kind of pointed me in this direction here, but how did the game know I was going to go to Brittle Hollow first? Unless I went to the moon first and the moon told me to go to Brittle Hollow. Maybe that was it. Oh, I circled around. I just realized. How do I get up here? I don't know. I have enough fuel to get up there. Hoot evening. Hootie, is that you? No. That's the blowfish. Someone different. It's another reference people probably won't get. Unfortunately. How do I get up there? Not related to Owl House. I see. I see. How do I get up here? I can't fly that far. How do I get up there? Can I bring my ship in here and fly up there? Is that the only way I can do that? Obscure band reference, I like it. Is a millennial. Thank God. Thank God somebody gets it. Whenever I make a millennial reference, I'm just like, oh my God. I have fucking children in the chat here sometimes. Not everybody, but like young folk. I'm just like, man, what's the point? They're not going to get my references. But as long as there's one person who gets it, it's worth making the Hootie and the Blowfish joke. Just one person gets it. That's all I need. All right, I feel like I need to bring my ship in here. Like, I'm totally down to do that. It's the only way I can get up there. And I know it will work. Guess I don't need to do it this way every time. Whatever. Is Hoot Evening is something that they say in Owl House? I've never watched it. I know nothing about it. All right. In the water. hand. Yeah. Oops. Okay. This is going well. Why is this happening? Okay. Ship, I swear to God. Nope. Ship. This should not be this hard. Okay. Come on, ship. 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 Nope. Oh, God damn it. Now we're up here. All right. Ship will go over here. I think I might be too tall to fit up there. Hold on, we're falling down the earth real quick. Get me out of here. All right, this is not working. Okay. Oh, no, that's the bottom. I'm gonna fix the ship anyway. Where is it broken? Starboard thruster bank. The fun fact is that Greece has its own language group just for itself. Wait, what does that mean? There's a Greek that only people in Greece speak? Oh, am I dead? No, can't be dead. I can get out over here. Oops. Yeah, my ship might be too tall. Fit all the way up there. But then how do I get up there? There we go. Guys, I found a penny heads up on the ground. That's some good luck for everybody. Hell yeah. Although I will say I am a tails never fails kind of guy. But you know, like, penny on the ground has to be heads up. Everybody knows that. This when you're flipping it, you want it to be tails. Yeah. I don't think we're too tall to fit here. I really don't. All right, fine. I'll give up on that dream. Gotta be a way up there in general. Ooh, jellies. Okay. Are we in the sky? Where are we? All right, we're not in the sky. Okay. I'm gonna want to get back up here because we are fucked. I'm not doing this on purpose, I promise. It actually won't let me turn over a certain way because of the damage on my ship. I just need to get us on the fucking thing. God, get on. All right. I think that works. Nope. Too much damage. Whoops. Will that help? Yeah, it's just the thruster. That's what it was. There we go. Now I can go to a normal spot and fix the actual ship. All right, cool. Is that the sun? Are we dying? So what else do I need to fix? I thought there was like 3 things I needed to fix. Yeah, I feel like that's the sun, right? Yeah. Okay. There are a lot of language groups like Romance languages, like Italian and French, and then Germanic language like German and Danish, but the Hellenic language group is just Greek. Oh, okay. I thought, don't some languages have some Greek influence? I feel like English is all Roman and Greek. Right? So, like, English is part Romance language. Because it's partially rooted in Latin, but not so much as the other ones are. I don't know. I shouldn't be spinning around. Alright, I haven't explored... I've explored most of the islands in Giant Steep. We're gonna explore the last one or two, whatever I haven't done already. Alright, always turn the complete wrong way. I somehow don't know where anything is here. That's just fascinating that this whole system, right? Like, I just happened to be getting in my first spaceship for my first test flight with like 30 minutes left until the world explodes. Oh, it's the Seattle Rock. I thought that was the one that drifts through the ocean, or the space. What's the other one? Ooh, I didn't explore that. Ooh. Oh, there's more on my planet that I haven't looked at. Well, actually, let's not worry about that for now. We can go back to my planet. No, we are going back to my planet. Ah, I'm falling in the orbit. Okay. I'm going down here whether I like it or not. Alright, well, fuck me, I guess. I got caught in the atmosphere and dragged down, and I'm like, oh. Do not want to come back up here. Am I stupid? Why is finding the damage so hard? Let me double check. Oh, okay, at the bottom and on the right. There we go. Aft hole. This side somewhere? There it is. Okay. Well, we're here. English is a weird German, French, Danish, Latin abomination. Yeah. In a way, it kind of makes sense that it's the most spoken language in the world because it's the one that's the most combined out of all of them. Of course, the way that this came to be is not great. The hell am I? The fuck is this? I feel like this is a whole new thing. I don't know if I should be exploring this right now. I feel like I'm going to open up a completely new thing. Although I saw this and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, teleporter. Again, I don't know how to tell whether these are in effect or not. Other than to just stand there and see if it works. I had a feeling this one wouldn't be, though. Okay. I feel like there should be more through this whole system here, right? I might be wrong, though. I don't think I want to be distracted with what I was doing already, although... Oh, I can go through this door, okay. Hopefully this won't take too long, then. Mining site 2B. Or not to be. Shout out to, 2B. From Nier Automata. Lash. What do they build? Did we just not know this was here? Oh, I don't like that, like, at all. I can't fucking see shit in here. Ow. Ow. The fuck? Okay. I guess this is safe. It's very pretty. Where am I going? Oh. Cool. God damn it. Why is there so much shit here? You're telling me my people have lived here and we've never, like, looked at this before? I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Well, we've created a lot of ash. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built in Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhurst's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. That's funny. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? No, that's fair. Okay, well, shit. I feel like they did a lot of making stuff. Oh, shit. Another production stone. This is relevant to what I've been seeing. Again, we have this. There's 3 of them on. I assume these are me and Grabo. Why is this the same thing that we saw in the other one? That's bizarre. Is there another place to put that or something? There is. Usually there's another place to put it. Sure, I just realized it's 12 a.m. I should go to sleep. Good night. Good luck. No problem, man. No problem. You take care. Thanks for your fun facts. I hope you take care for the rest of the night. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Oano. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer you an extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. I'm gonna guess there was a crack. And now all the sand is flowing back and forth between the 2 planets from now until the end of time. So, fun stuff. That certainly went well. Ow. God, fuck. Why? Alright, get me up here. I see why this exists. I'm just trying to get to where I came from, man. Okay. Which should be where? Well, that's just where I was. Ship's over there, so I gotta get the right angle to fly over there. Just gotta manage my fuel better. Oh man, I'm so close to dying. Alright. Just gonna walk to the ship and everything's gonna be good. Ah, right ship. We're gonna right the ship. I guess that's the only thing down there. But seriously, I just casually traveled to another place and it happened to be exactly related to everything that I was already doing. How the fuck does this game work like that? How does this game make so much sense? I feel like this should be a completely different experience every time, right? So like, how do these things come together so easily? I do not get it. It's really impressive. Where's Giant? Oh, those are the twins. Where's Giant? How am I having so much trouble finding the Giant? It's always got to be on the other side of this, right? God, there's still so much of my own planet I haven't seen. What are those? All right. Oof. All right. We're just flying straight towards it. Man. That's okay. We're only 14 kilometers away. Imagine only being able to only having to travel a few kilometers to get from planet to planet. What are those famous last words of either Gen Z or millennial? Yeah, I wasn't really referring to the meme, but like, it's impossible to say that phrase without invoking. Is this the Statue Island? Because I did see this, but I need a better look at it. What is that? Looks like a frozen thing with some of those jellyfish in there. There's the ghost that can't get through. I just want to take a better look at it. I just kicked this cicada that I didn't know was a cicada. Help. Oh no. There's a cicada inside IHOP? That's crazy. You know cicadas play dead? And then you think they're dead, and then you hit that and they're not dead. And then you're like, whoops. Alright, so we found most of the islands. We found 4. Oh, there's a ship. What do we do about a ship? Well, we found a ship. I guess I can tell him where his ship is. I'm not sure what to do about that, though. Why does his ship float and mine just sinks if I don't constantly hit the button? I guess I can tell him that the ship floats. And exactly where his ship is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you say there was 4 islands total? Or it made it sound like there's 4 islands and then the Statue Island, which I think is the one that I can't get through anyway. I'm not sure, though. I kind of want to travel more of this planet and see if that's the case. It's interesting that there's this whole stretch where there's no... There's suddenly another island here? No, this is this island. Okay. Yeah, those have to be the 4 islands. Can I tell him I found his, Oh, I can't land there. I gotta land on the other side. Tell him I found his ship. It's just floating in the water. I have a feeling he doesn't really care. Crazy for a guy to, like, learn how to fly and go through space stuff. Now, not IHOP, I'm home now. God damn. That's quick. It's just pretending to be dead. I'm going inside, bro. If you kicked it, it might be. Yeah. Hey, time pal. Nice weather we're having, huh? Wait, have I used that one before? I found something. I reached the inside of Statue Island. Oh. So the Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I can see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory friend. There's one on the beach? I guess there was a couple just kind of around there. I'm just not sure which one is the one. Hello again. How do you stay so calm in the face of repeated impending death? Deep breaths. No, seriously, I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it. Sure, why not? Okay, close your eyes. Eyes are closed. Mm-hmm. Oh. I see. God damn it. That's not what I wanted to happen. I see. That's just a way to skip and reset the loop. So you can just go talk to him and reset the loop whenever you want. Okay, well, fuck me. I didn't actually want to do that. That's funny. I love that that's a mechanic. I thought it was a story beat. I didn't even know. It started chirping. I only kicked it gently because I thought it was a mulch. Oh, yeah. That's funny. God damn it. I wanted to talk to him about more things. I wanted to tell him where his ship was. I think his ship is probably not that big of a deal. I think he probably doesn't mind. He didn't seem to mind anyway. Okay, I always turn towards that side, so I should go the other way. Although those are the twins. If I go fly over these, then that's how I see it. No, that's Riddle Rock again. Riddle Rock, Arkansas. Alright, do I need to get on that thing that's on the Giant's Deep? That's what I'm curious about. Anyways, back to my TV screen, size screen. Finally. Fantastic. Excellent stuff. Have you played this game before, Phoenix? I don't remember if you've mentioned anything about it. Ooh, we're gonna sploosh. We're gonna sploosh so fucking hard. Sploosh. Alright. Get above the surface. Okay. Oh, hey, we're right next to his island. Awesome. This is exactly where I wanted to be. Where's the best place to land? There. I don't know why I'm constantly rolling over. Maybe I just fundamentally don't understand how this all works. There's one other thing, right? I mean, I can fix it when I come back, I guess. No, we're good. Okay. It was just those two things. I actually play very few games. Oh, okay, cool. So you're experiencing this with me. That's good. That's good. I really hope that when I play games like this, like it is good for people who have played this game and people who haven't. Because obviously these types of games that are very experience driven, right? Like I want people who already know what's going to happen to like see my first experience, right? But I also want it to be a first experience for people who haven't played it. You know what I mean? Because if they're going to watch me play it, then I might as well get a good example for them. I guess, I don't know, have a good experience with them. Did I found something? Okay. I found your ship. Okay, there it is. Oh, cool. So it's floating in the ocean, huh? Did it look like it was having a good time? That's all it says? That's all he says? Let me see what he says about the islands again. Start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. Seeing it as the island where I found the glowing statue. Yep, I did. I was on the beach at Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. Give it a solid whatever. Checking out Statue Island. It's one with two islands connected by a natural rock arch. Okay, yeah. I did go to that one. Mostly connected. You'll see. Not connected on the bottom. Just on the top. Okay, that's what I just asked. I get it. The only game I've played that I've seen you stream is Marvel Rivals. That's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I feel like people stop wanting to watch me play that. Oh, this is the other side of that. See, it's over there. So I'm actually safe on that side, I guess, but I mostly just play Roblox. That's fair. I didn't really play a whole lot of games until I started playing this, or until I started streaming, I mean. Because a lot of these games are games that I wanted to play, but then... Oh, god damn it. Okay. Exit ship to repair headlights, damage, landing gear. Okay. How do I get on this thing? Can I get on this thing? Oh, this is the thing that I keep seeing. Okay, I see. Oh, okay, there's... Perfect. It'll suck me in. Okay. I see. Let's do this. There we go. Then it'll just drop me down there. Although I can get up here if I want to repair the ship, because I have to. Cool. This is the plan. Headlights. I forgot what the other thing was that was broken. And I saw it, and I'm like, oh yeah, the headlights. Cool. Damn. Oh, we're floating in space, Ah. Okay, so I gotta put the things in here. Or do I? Launch module. Oh, okay, so I can constantly match the velocity. That's good. As we go from place to place. There. Control module. That's what they all say. Okay. That's what they all say. Probe tracking module. Okay. All these various modules. All right. Oops. Not. What? Huh. This is crazy. Trees. Oh. Let's say I'm like, where are the trees? Dude, this sounds like we're getting lore. Module projection stone. This is not the right one. Unless it is. Mallow, my better 50%. My better half. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components soon. We'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me that he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. Am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty that our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. Given the orbital probe can and all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Nope. That is not what they wanted you to do. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Okay, well, they fucked it up. The thought of concluding our elders' curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Yeah, these two took it too far. That's fucking unfortunate. Oh, this is this. Okay. I see. What if I put this up here? Oh, I see. I get it now. So these... That shows me the other module. For the second one. I have bad news, Avens. Yara says there is a problem with the proposed power source. The orbital probe cannon won't be asked for fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb. Oh, shit. We saw this one already. I wish I were my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem. Cribbin and Mal, they should return for the cannon. My spouse and I were... Yeah. She feels idea might be responsible. Oh, shit. Okay. This is the exact same one. So this means I need to take this to the other one, right? Oh my god. What just happened? The hell? Oh, there's the door. We're not matching the velocity of all at all. How the hell do I get up here? There we go. I gotta bring this to the right side. Okay. Okay. So I gotta bring this to this one, because this is the second one. Ooh. How do I go? There we go. How do I get in there then? This is all broken, but I think I have to open this. Oh, okay, I see. I see. I think I have to open this one first. Which means I actually should go to the third one. And then when I open that, it'll open the second one, and then I can put this there. Is my guess. So I do want to leave this here for now. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Wait. Where do I want to put this? Okay. So one of them is broken. I'm gonna guess that's the third one that I found before. Ah, okay, there's text. Damage report. Several structural stresses detected. Assessing damage to modules. Intact, no structural damage. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. I see. So that's the one that we have to fix. What happens if I put this here? These are just showing us different schematics. But this one doesn't show us anything new, does it? Oh, no, okay. Orbital probe cannon launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structural compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Okay, so it did launch something. It launched something right at the beginning of this whole thing. I'm gonna guess it launched the big thing that's just flying randomly. Whatever it's called. What is that showing us? Is that the bramble? Yeah. Request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. So it's been 12 minutes already. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. Okay, so it sent the probe in a random direction. So this probe that this thing sent was not supposed to be sent, and the two people dialed it up to 11. So this probe got shot out. I don't know why it's getting shot so far into the future, though. And whatever it does, it destroys the sun, I guess. Oh, I gotta get back to the fucking ship. God damn it. If I run out of fuel, I might just die here. I'm not that far away from the ship, though, so I can just float to it, right? All right. Perfect. We're gonna make it. And we're good. We can fix. Cool. That almost didn't work. Awesome. Whew. So the second one is broken. What about this one here is probably okay? Nope. Hi. Come on. Easing it in. There we go. Okay. I don't think that's supposed to happen. How do I fix that then? Not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. So this is the one that broke. But then debris from it is blocking the other one. What do I do about that? I gotta position better. I gotta be able to launch that thing like all the way out there. There we go. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with this information. Is there a way to get in from the outside, maybe? Is that what it's telling me? Shit, this is hard. So, like, I would say... What would you say? Oh, hey! Christian, what's up? Fancy seeing you here, been so long. Hello, hello, hello. I have had quite a day. I've discovered a lot of stuff. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. I would say, but I don't want to get spoiled on this game. Oh, you would stay. I don't know why I thought you said stay. That's totally fine. I was just talking to Phoenix about this. Because Phoenix has not seen this game, but, you know. We're here anyway. Sounds about right. Also, not fully here. Be back in a minute. No big deal. No big deal at all. Not sure what to do about this whole thing. Oh, no, I don't think I was there. What do you mean? I was asking you if you had played this game before. That's all I was talking about. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I was just talking about, like, oh, yeah, you know. God damn, I'm using so much fuel here. To be fair, I was a tad bit lost. But fair enough. Phew. I was just using you as an example because you hadn't played the game. Alright. I'm just going to refuel as often as I can. I'm going to look through some log stuff too. Maybe that'll help me piece it together. Construction yard, orbital probe cannon. Observatories, Statue Island, Statue Workshop, Ash Twin Project. Nomai Mines. Launch module, control module. Probe tracking module. So it says the probe tracking one is the one that isn't working. One of the orbital probe's cannon 3 modules. The launch module looks heavily damaged. There's a huge breach in the glass viewport. The launch module's viewport window is fractured, exposing it to the vacuum of space. One of the orbital probe's cannon's 3 modules. The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launch probe, but no My Computer reports the probe tracking module as missing. Yeah, it is off the thing. It's just not connected, I think. The control module recently received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, and the process damage is detected in multiple modules. The broken remains of the Nomai space station in orbit around Giant Steep. There are 3 access ways branching off in the central hub area. Orbital probe cannon was created to find the precise location of the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power setting to create the greatest chance of finding the Eye of the Universe. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it did not work. Oh, you're responding to Christian about the stream. Never mind. Never mind. Forget me. The Nomai device was created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. Nomai was disappointed about their failures to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Ryback headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something that the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. Yeah, this is all the South Pole stuff. Construction yard. How is that related? This island is where the Nomai built the orbital probe cannon. Oh, that's what they called it. Okay. For some reason, the Nomai put the orbital probe cannon on indefinite hiatus. The cannon was not asked to fire. According to a Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched from the orbital probe cannon. Huh. Ocean depths. Gabbro says there's a strong current beneath the surface of the ocean that prevents anything from sinking below it. The Nomai on the construction yard says something sink beneath the underwater current, which they previously thought was impossible. I think they launched it, didn't they? Okay. Yeah, okay, these mines. The Nomai mined ordered for the site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. Still need to know what the hell this is. Central chamber inside the Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. I should read this more often. It'll help remind me some of these other things that I haven't seen in a while. The vessel. I still don't know what happened to the escape pods. Never made it out of Dark Bramble. Okay. One of the 3. The vessel was badly damaged. Old sediment north of the glacier. This was on... Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Staring the vessel. 3 escape pods. Can I zoom in on that? Yeah. One went to the twins, one went to, I assume that's the vessel crashed somewhere in the Dark Bramble. I assume escape pod 2 went to Brittle Hollow, right? That's what it sounds like. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. I haven't been to these places yet. Ash Twin project was planned at the High Energy Lab, a building with large solar panels on Ember's Twin's equator. The High Energy Lab can only be accessed via a path from the Sunless City, which I did not have access to. The experiments at the High Energy Lab are based on extraordinary findings within the White Hole Station. The towers in the Ash Twin were modeled after the White Hole Station. Okay. The Sun Station. There's a way to safely travel to the Sun Station from Ash Twin. The Nomai built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone supported its construction. Huh. God. Ocean depths. Not sure how that helps. Yeah, see, this is telling me the launch module's viewport window is fractured, exposing it to the vacuum of space. This is telling me I have to enter it from space. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to try to do it in the ship just because it's safer. I'm not sure how easy that is, though. Well, that's the one that's off completely. That's the one that's broken. Okay. I don't think my ship... Oh my god. Ship, I swear to god. I don't think my ship is small enough to fit in that. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to do that myself. Alright, well, this is gonna go well. I'm sure of it. Okay. Gotta be really careful. Come on. Okay. All things considered, not too bad so far. And we're in. Oh, should I brought the thing? God damn it, I should have brought the thing, huh? I can read this at the very least, right? Imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only needed to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? What? Did they do this recently? No, they shut it down, and then somehow it fired anyway. And they didn't care if it destroyed the structure or not, because they were like, yeah, whatever. Full power. We only needed to work once, even though it wasn't necessarily guaranteed to work. I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. That is true. Oh. God, I jumped way too far. Oh, come on. Can I clear the way, though? That's my question. This will just show me the other side, right? Yeah, I already know that this is here. God damn it, I should have brought that stone with me. What happens if I put this here? I think it matters where I put that. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava sending the latest of the cannon component. Soon we'll know the eye's precise location. The thought of concluding our eldest curious challenging search has increased my heart temperature. Yeah, no, I read this. Okay. Construction yard crews determined depending setting that we are not under any circumstances to go above. They went above it anyway. Where did I read that? Did I read that here? Okay. Yeah, see, I can't make it through here still. Oh, are we about to? We're about to switch. It's about to end. We're about to loop. I barely missed one jump. I would have beaten Arabian ABS Rad by chance. Like, holy crap, that's crazy. That's what this music means, right? We're about to die. I shouldn't bother. Oh god. I make it through the goddamn crack, please? Crack? Like I said, I don't think it matters. I think we're about to explode anyway. It was a redeem to fight ABS Rad and I almost beat it on accident. That's so funny. Ah, up. Fuck. Okay, well. With Silk Song coming out in 2 weeks, by the way, it comes out in 2 weeks, which also, by the way, happens to be on my birthday. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm doing with Hollow Knight, because I am not going to finish. Oh, god damn it. It's gonna happen. I'm not going to finish P5 by the time Silksong comes out. I'm pretty sure I'm only going to be able to do P4. In which case, I think that's fine, because that still gets me to 112%. Technically, I will have completed the game. We'll see. There it is. I was literally saying we'll do a few attempts, but don't expect... Wait, holy what? You can totes finish speedrun. I am not a speedrunner. Especially at this game that I haven't beaten before. Have you figured out what's causing the loop? Yeah. I got through I figured out the whole memory thing. I don't know like the full details, so I went to the water planet. What the hell is it called? Giants, Deep Giant. That guy. I talked to that guy a bunch. So I know the whole story there. And with the masks in the center of Ash Twin? That's heavily fortified and that nobody can get into. And the system that's in place where those things will automatically start to trigger to record our memories in the case of some sort of catastrophic event happening, which seems to be what's happening. Also, the fact that it was caused by those two people that I was just talking about who overloaded the system. I know all that. I know all that. I don't know why it loops us back in time, though. That's the part that I don't understand. I don't understand how that works. It sends the memories back in time to me in the past. See, that's the part that I don't get. But that makes sense. We're connected. And so is What's-His-Face. And that's why we're both experiencing things over and over again. This will make you feel a little bit better a little bit. That's who speed running Pantheon and beat Markoth on first try. Did Markoth all day today and hates life. There we go. See, I'm not even doing that. I already went down here. I went to this mine as well. Where was I just at? Oh, the space station around Giant Steep. Where the hell is Giant Steep? Why do I always have trouble finding it? There we go. The biggest one. Sorry, I'm not chatting much and having been involved. That's okay. You never need to chat. It's totally fine. So he's not just easily beating Markoth, thank God. Yeah. Everybody hits their wall somewhere. You know, with hard work, you get to your ceiling quicker. Right? Because you're spending more time on something. But your ceiling is still your ceiling. You're gonna hit it whether you like it or not. I guess here I don't really need to, because I'm trying to go on this. Oh my God. I didn't realize how fast I was going. Oh, I'm going onto that. Alright, we're getting farther away. Can we not get farther away? I definitely overshot the fuck out of it. He's still way too good, too fast. Yeah, no, I get it. Man. I'm just going to do P4 the next couple streams, and then I'm just going to be done with Hollow Knight for a while. That's crazy to think about. I mean, it's good, because obviously I'm playing Silksong instead. It's going to be better. At least not better, but you know. It's new and fresh, and I'm excited about it. I mean, I might like Silksong better than Hollow Knight. I have a feeling I will, because I'll be on the boat this time, right? Like, I won't be... You know, the new guy playing this game way too long after it came out. Like, I'll be fresh. I'll be where everybody else is, you know, for once. Okay, so these are the pieces that came off, right? Can we? Sad, to be honest, because P5 is really fun. I'll come back to it is the thing. I just won't be able to do it before Silksong, and I'm gonna prioritize Silksong. Oof. Ah. Why am I having trouble getting on this thing? There we go. I'm just teasing it nice and slow. Alright. Actually, they said Silksong could have been delayed more, but only because they plan to continue and update and add more ideas for positive years to come. That's crazy. It's gonna be massive, and they still have more they want to do. I was hearing that apparently it's actually going to be just straight up bigger than Hollow Knight, which is actually crazy because they showed a bunch of the map. The map looked to be about the same size, so I was kind of surprised to hear that. But granted, it doesn't have to be the full map, and I'd be surprised if they showed the full map on the first trailer. Really, I was surprised they showed the map at all. That was crazy to me. So yeah, it's legitimately going to be like crazy. Did you watch the trailer? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Watch the whole thing. 40 plus legendary bosses and 200 plus enemies in general. And yeah, that's a base game. I don't know how many Hollow Knight has, to be perfectly honest. That sounds like a lot, though. That's crazy. I don't know, like, if it's possible, but it sounds like they might actually top it. They might actually top Hollow Knight, which is insane. Like, that doesn't sound correct to me at all. Like, that shouldn't be feasible, like, possible. Alright. So I need this stone. I don't know if I actually need to bring these to the other places. I'm just trying it to see if that works. It's gonna be huge. That's what it's looking like. Yeah. It is looking alright. God damn, why do I jump so fucking high? Okay. Alright. As long as the combat feels good, it'll probably be better. I was talking about this with Menace earlier in my Discord. I was talking about how, like, there's no spells. Like, I don't see spells anywhere, which is interesting, right? Like, she doesn't use them. So, like, this game seems to be a lot more just melee focused and movement focused, because it seems like there's a couple new movement options too. Actually, there's a lot of new movement options. So I'm like, oh, okay, this game might actually just straight up be a better fit for me. It leans into the play style I already want to play, you know? Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. Uses her thread in place of soul. Yeah, the thread is used for abilities. It's fascinating. I saw like 3 or 4, probably even more new... Oh, that's the one that's not open. I'm on the wrong side. New, like, mechanics. There's a bunch of new mechanics that they showed in the trailer. Where I'm just like, oh, man. I'm really excited about that. Because, yeah, new movement tech, new attacks and stuff, too. There's a whole new system in place for that. Like, interesting. I'm so hyped. Me too, man. Especially that it's 2 weeks away. That's just insane to me. I can't believe that that's the case. What happens if I put this here? Oh, it doesn't even work. Because this is where... Oh, that's funny. Oh, okay, so this doesn't matter. What if I put it here? This says the same thing it does on the other side, I bet. Wow, that doesn't even work, huh? So they're supposed to be put in the wrong ones. Okay. I thought maybe it would trigger something if I put it in the right place. Now I know for a fact that won't be true. Okay. Well, I'm glad I tested that. That's fascinating. It just straight up does nothing. That's not what I expected at all. So this top side here is not on. That whole thing is destroyed. Okay. So I'm not going to get any new information from this side like I did on the other side. That's okay, I guess. That leaves us in a pretty awkward spot, though. Because I'm not sure where I want to go or what I want to do next. That being said, we are just at 2 hours, so... Maybe I do want to just wrap things up today. Whew. All right. Come on, get back to ship. All right. So that's the thing that's flying through the sky up there. I forget what that thing is called. My idea is that that is the probe that this thing fired. And it's just flying in random directions. What is it called? Why do I always turn all the way around and still not get to the right place? The interloper. I know nothing about it, right? I feel like the interloper is the thing that we sent. That was sent from the probe cannon. I'm guessing that's what that is. I could be wrong. That's my theory as of now. I still haven't visited the Bramble. Still haven't visited Hollow's Lantern. I still have no idea where to find the moon. I still haven't gone to the sun station. There's a way to travel safely from the sun station to the sun station from Ash Twin. I don't know how to get there, though. Not really sure. What if I just fly to it? Is that possible? But, like, I've covered a lot of this game so far. I still need to go back to Brittle. Whoops. Sorry. I accidentally stepped on my mic cord and moved it. I still have to go back to Brittle Hollow. I don't know if there's much important on the Lantern. I still haven't looked at some of the Timber Hearth stuff. There's some stuff there still. Alright, Zero G Cave, no mines. I feel like there's got to be more than just this, though. This is a nice way to look at everything. I still have a lot of stuff here that I haven't figured out how to get to. Gravity cannon. Oh! Oh, this is the piece of the gravity cannon. Is that the probe tracking module? Because that looked like the piece that flew off. That might be it, actually. It might have crash landed here. Oops, not the Ash. Where was I looking? Trying to figure out where some of this stuff is, too. I might be onto something. Or I might not be onto something. Gravity cannon. I know that's not the same thing, but I don't know. There's more to explore here. There's more to explore in a lot of places. God, fuck me, man. Escape Pod 2. This never got marked on my map, so I guess I have more stuff here. I feel like I have to figure out how to do this and how to get over there and all this other stuff. Just think there's nothing else to explore on there, at least out of the stuff that I've already discovered. These are things I just haven't found in the first place. I haven't found that ocean depths I haven't figured out anything about. I haven't gotten to the Bramble at all. White Hole Station. What is that next to it? I don't know what that is. Alright, well, there's still a lot of things for me to do in this game, thankfully. I feel pretty good about that. Right now, we're just trapped in space, waiting for the reset to reset. I want to kind of give us a good view here, but there's nothing really to look at right now. There's just the giant planet. There we go. Sun over the horizon. There we go. Alright. Life is good. Okay, but like I said, I'm just going to wrap things up for tonight. I should fuel. So don't forget next time and just leave. That is it for tonight. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. If you want to show me your appreciation, whether you're watching this now or in the future, I just want to remind you to hit the buttons for me. You know the ones, the YouTube buttons, like button, comment button, subscribe button, bell as well. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, already? Yeah, it's 10. It's my normal time. It's my normal time. And I feel like at this point, if I were to, it's because you got here later than you normally do. I've been here for 2 hours. But yeah, so Discord, link to pin comment. If you are not in that already, you can join. That's it. Yep. That is it. It's crazy, actually. Time kind of flies by. It's very easy to get lost in this world here and just kind of like be flying around. I also have been here for 2 hours. That's true. Phoenix has been here the whole time. Phoenix, actually, first message was before the stream started. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, so we did get a lot done today. I feel like we're actually starting to get answers, which is really, really great. All that stuff that I was talking about before about the, what's it called? The memory machine thing and it triggering like when there's some sort of event, or I forgot exactly what it said. And if you join me on Planet Crafter, by the way, hours passing the game in minutes. Ooh, Planet Crafter. I don't think I've heard about that. I can guess what it is though. That's an interesting idea. Do you stream that at all, or you just play it in general? That sounds like a type of game that's like this, but creative, which is cool. But yeah, I feel like we're delving into the story. I really liked the way that they set that whole thing up. I talked about it earlier, but yeah, you've been to IHOP and back in that time. That's true. That's true. You were at IHOP, you got your pancakes, you got home, now you're here. You got a few people interested in streaming, so I def will. Cool. Yeah, so long as it's the type of the game that like I won't be too spoiled by just watching you play it first. I'll try to catch it if I can. You know how it is. I'm never available. You also always stream before I do, so I'm always setting up my stream or eating dinner or whatever, and I just, you know, don't really have time to hang out and chat as much as I would like to. $15? Oh, easy. Easy, easy. I know that there was a different version of this game that I didn't end up buying. I don't know if it was DLC or something, but I just bought the base game. I won't stream before my trip, though. When's your trip? When are you leaving? What would be sick of Subnautica? True. We've already talked about that. I'm in agreement. I don't know much about like what the goals of that game are, so you know, unless it's one of those things that I just have to figure out for myself, which doesn't sound like it, I would appreciate some guidance. Okay, so yeah, as far as like what we're developing, you're leaving to see family for a week, Saturday night, fly to September 2nd. Oh, okay. So you're coming back September 2nd, right before Silk Song. Sick. Sick. Right before my birthday to come hang out with me on my birthday. It's so funny. I was just thinking about like, oh, what can I do for my birthday? Because I already am going to stream on that day because it's a Thursday. My motion sickness will kill me. Oh, you're leaving to go to Japan on the 2nd. Oh, okay, I see. So you won't be around for Silk Song? Ooh, that's crazy. At least you'll be in Japan, though. I guess that's a pretty good consolation prize. That sounds like a lot of fun, though. I hope you have a lot of fun. I'm sure you'll just be playing Silk Song on your own. You have a Steam Deck, or... I got my gaming laptop set up, so I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm sure your laptop will be able to handle it. I don't think that that's a really... I mean, it's very high quality in terms of like the... I'm definitely streaming. You're streaming it on your laptop from Japan? Crazy. Good. I can't wait to watch. I can't wait to play it myself. Yeah, so, you know, we're wrapping up the stream here. This game is starting to get to the point where I'm like, okay, now I'm getting really invested in the story. It's not just a bunch of pieces, you know, like spread out throughout the place. Like, we're putting the pieces together now. Wi-Fi is the only possible issue. Yeah, I don't know how good Japan is with internet connection and internet speeds. Our laptop handles like everything except Lethal Company. You did say though that earlier that you mostly play Roblox, so I don't think Roblox is a high fidelity game either. But that's good, so long as it works for what you need it to work for. That's all that really matters. Yeah, I feel like Japan should have pretty good Wi-Fi. Who knows? It's hard to tell. But yeah. We're getting into this game for sure. I feel like I'm getting enough of the story to where I'm like more than just invested. It can handle Monster Hunter and Phasmo. Okay, those are good. Those are good. Yeah. That's good. I don't think my old laptop could do that. Monster Hunter is another game that I'm like, shit, maybe I should get into. I don't know. My brothers play it. They seem to really like it, but I don't know if I can get into it. I don't know enough about it. I'm sure we'll we'll see. Yeah, no, I get it. Remains to be seen. You're definitely right in being concerned about it in general, though. But yeah, so that's the last thing here. I just want to take a little bit of time to talk about I spilled my water bottle, so I'm just gonna have to leave some water on the ground. Monster Hunter is all right. I guess it depends on which one you play. I heard the new one's like, is the new one less beginner friendly or more beginner friendly? I don't know. I don't think my brothers were playing it. I can't remember which reason they didn't want to like it for. Or maybe one of them did, the other one didn't. I don't remember. Personal preference. Okay. But yeah, so the streams for the future. I loved Monster Hunter Worlds, but I might not like Wilds. Yeah, see, that's where they were at. They loved Worlds. I don't know if they like Wilds. I think my little brother played it, but I think my big brother didn't, or was it the other way around? I don't remember. I have World with the ice. Yeah, DLC. Yeah. So that's the one that people really, really liked. So as far as the streams for the rest of the week, which is tomorrow and next week, Worlds is monster tracking, trapping, catching, fighting. Oh, okay. So yeah, it just has a bunch of features. So does Wild does not have all those things? I can't just play the easy difficulty weapons and games. I have to play what looks cool. Yeah, no, I get you. I'm the same way. Wilds is focused much more on combat only. Okay. Yeah. I knew there's some difference that, like, was kind of polarizing. Anyway, so for stream tomorrow, I'm thinking of doing something kind of unique. I have to, like, figure it out, though. Thankfully, I have a little bit of time in my schedule for stream to kind of put things together. But I'm not 100% sure that it's going to work. So I will hold back on saying what it is until it happens. Hopefully it does work the way that I want, and it's something that we can kind of do together in the future or something. I'm excited about the idea in general. I just don't know. But if not, I'll probably just play a game. Maybe I'll finish Detroit. Maybe I'll play this. I don't know if I want to play this twice in a row. Maybe not. I'll figure it out. Play Rise. Rise is the one before Worlds, right? Monster Hunter. I think. Unless I'm stupid. I'm talking about a franchise that I've never played, so I might sound stupid a little bit. Okay, I was right. That is the game. Gotcha. I've only played Worlds. I feel like a lot of people's first game was Worlds. Maybe just because it was my brother's first game as well. I don't know. Worlds is so good. Yeah, I guess if I had to play one, I probably would choose that one. See, I just needed that question answered about the new game, Wilds, and why it was different. My friend really liked Rise, but I'd never played it either. Gotcha. But yeah, so tomorrow, hopefully, my new idea will work the way that I want it to. If not, we'll just play some game. Next week, I think we'll play more or less the same schedule, where we'll finish Detroit on Monday if we don't finish it tomorrow, and then Tuesday will be Hollow Knight. Hopefully, I get close to beating the Pantheon 4 because I only have 2 weeks to do that before Silksong comes out. It's multiplayer, just wink, wink. God damn, so many multiplayer games. That's good, though. I should probably start branching out. That would be good for me, I think. But yeah, so I think that makes sense. If this new idea works, I will do it next Friday as well, and then we'll do Outer Wilds on Thursday. So it'll be Detroit, Hollow Knight, Outer Wilds, Secret idea. If not, I'll have to find other things to fill those slots, which is fine. I don't think that'll be a huge deal. I have other ideas for things I can play short term that I don't think are a big deal. Curious on this new idea. It's a new idea, but it's not a new idea. So it's a bit of a mystery. I play solo though because I have no friends. Woo! Yeah, me too. I typically don't have friends to play with either. Although I should. I don't know. Because most of my close friends don't live near me, so they live near my family. Where I come from. Like most of the people I care about are all there still. Oh god. But that's why I should play games with them, right? I have played certain games with them here and there, but maybe we should find something new to play sometime soon. You hear the music is starting, which means the sun's gonna explode soon. want to look up towards the sun, although it's going away. Never mind. I'm doing this with one hand. Not holding the controller right. But anyway, that's the plan for the next week or so. Once we get to Silksong, I think I will do Silksong twice a week, if not 3 times a week. Because if I'm that excited about the game and having that much fun, I might just stream it in perpetuity. Okay, so you know it's a supernova. Somebody said the sun exploded, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It's just a flash. That is what I wasn't sure if you've seen or not. Yeah, no, that happened a couple times today where we reached the end of our timer here. It might have happened earlier, but just nobody explained to me like that's just the loop ending and that I didn't do anything wrong. One hand? No. I set my controller down and I just didn't pick it all the way back up. Bro, that's so annoying. Yeah, I know. I mean, no, it's not like a problem. They didn't explain it. Figuring it out is such a cool moment. Yeah, I mean, they didn't explain it. They just said the sun exploded and that was it. And I'm like, oh, okay. But what's his face also keeps alluding to the fact that there's a point where the time does end. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. Oh, there it is. Cool. Look at that. There it is. Sick. Cool. We haven't actually seen it before. And now it's just expanding out until it gets us. Still a spoiler, I guess, but I don't know the significance of it. Fireworks, baby. It was because I had no idea why I died and I was mad and I was asking why I died. So I did ask. I was like, how the fuck did I wasn't doing anything. What killed me? So yeah, that's how that went down. All right, well, that's a good place to end it then. Still, it's okay. Don't worry, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm fine with it. That has keyed me into some of the other things that has allowed me to make connections, right? So that's how I'm like, oh, okay, the whatever these guys did. Oh, that's it right there. That's the fucking thing launching the probe. That's why I keep going back to this moment. That's why I'm looking right at it when it happens, because that's when the connection is great. Fuck, it's right there. That's why we keep seeing that every single time. Now that I've been there, I know what that means. Holy shit. Pieces being put together. I'm mad. They should not have told you. I don't know what much of a difference it makes. I'm not really sure. But anyway, that's cool that I just figured that out. Oh, that's cool. I'm sure I would have seen it eventually. I'm sure it's a cool moment, but yeah, it's fine. Don't be bad on my behalf. I'm good. That did allow me to see it in this moment. I might not have noticed it had I did not known that that was a thing that could happen. Now I notice. And now we're putting pieces together. I think whatever that probe did definitely caused this, but how? I don't know. I do not know. Anyway, that's pretty much the last thing I wanted to say. So I will see you guys tomorrow for a new stream. I will see you guys next week for this game. But until then, nice, Free Princedom.